So the question is, how does flow state trigger creativity? Well, that's one hell of a question. No one really knows this, but what they think is, because flow states are synonymous with the unconscious mind, and the unconscious mind is our biggest storehouse of information. Our conscious mind is very limited and only holds a certain amount of information, but our unconscious is our whole library of experiences. And as a result of that, the functions of the unconscious mind become available when you actually go into flow states. So we have an experience where we have almost like access to absolute knowledge. The actual meditators of the East will talk about a mental state called samadhi, which is reached when they do meditations. And in this mental state called the samadhi mental state, they actually have experiences where they feel they have absolute knowledge. This is what occurs in flow. And when athletes go into flow, they seem to have access to absolute knowledge. This was part of Carl Jung's theory, analytical psychology, and he actually was the first person to talk about this. He was one of the first people to talk about the power of intuition and how important intuition is. And it also seemed contemporary scientists now look at the unconscious mind acting a bit like a quantum computer. In other words, it actually follows the laws of quantum knowledge, quantum mechanics, or quantum physics. And we know from our research in quantum physics that all sorts of strange things can happen. So this is where the magic happens. Flow states creates the magical mind, the mind that basically is highly creative and highly intuitive. That is why it's important to meditate every day, so you can actually experience these things. You'll actually improve your cognitive power. So I always get people to meditate every day. It's not only really good for your cognitive functions, but it's also good for your physical health, because it's majorly linked to the reduction of cancer and heart disease and various other diseases associated with old age, really.